cake, you need flour. Any type of flour. But flour, then you need baking powder.
Baking powder.
But Prestige is the best. Then we need eggs. We need milk. And then we need a flavor. Any flavor you want, either vanilla, strawberry. And we need salt. We're going to do, that is 1 cup. This is 2. Margarine, tunaenda pima 350 grams. Since I've been using this, because this is 500, so I'm going to remove 350 grams.
And 500,
and 50. So we'll do this 2.5 of baking powder. And then when you're mixing cake, don't mix the wet ingredients and dry ingredients. What are wet ingredients? Like eggs, don't just pour in here. What? No, you see how I'm separating? That's how you prepare before you start making cake. Milk to make what we call buttermilk. Itachi? Buttermilk. It helps the cake to stay longer. It can even stay for a month as long as you put in the vinegar. Why do you go one side? So that you avoid your cake from sinking. Have you seen people who make cake and it goes inside instead of going up? It's because they kept on trapping air inside the what? Inside the flour and whatever. They don't lean on the table. You mix until the yellow color kind of disappears. The color of margarine disappears. So we don't pour in all the eggs, you do one by one. There is a reason why.
Yes, madam.
Somebody may say, I'm tired. How will I do just, let me just pour in eggs. Who will be breaking one egg? Don't do that. Your cake will not come with eggs. It's not the same. So now we are mixing the flour, okay? We have already put in our eggs. We have put in the flour. And remember, I told you before you use the flour, you have to sift it. You don't just mix it without sifting. Why do we sift? So that we remove that. In case there is any dirt in the flour, we will do what? We will see it on the sieve. And it also helps to trap in air in the what? In the flour. So we are going to add milk. Milk, we are going to do half a cup. You bought for me this. When it comes to milk, we are going to use half a cup of milk. Remember, I told you this is half a cup. So we are doing half a cup. Put a lot. We're going to put in milk, and when you're pouring in milk, you put in bits. Okay, in baking, we don't call it milk, we call it buttermilk. Buttermilk, hot milk. So that's buttermilk. We were supposed to put in vinegar or lemon. Yes. You see, whatever. Don't have a running, yes, that one like tea. No, this one makes nice cake. The other one, like when you're making a chocolate cake, is different. Chocolate cake comes out running. But this kind of cake, you don't do that.
Kati agambye bw'oba okola keeke eno ng'otabula kino kyatabula engano yaffe n'ebirungo byetaddemu si kirungi okuba nga kiyiika buyiise bakina okuba nga kyekusewo nga si kyamazzi nnyo naye bweba ya chocolate awo kikkirizibwa okuba nga eyiika naye bwe ziba flavors n'endala kirina okuba nga kyekuumira si kyamazzi nnyo.
Yes, either strawberry or vanilla. And I know you don't like strawberry, but I want you to choose one. One that we can use for today. You cannot use both. You have to use one according to the way it smells. So why don't you smell and tell me which one do you prefer? I know you that one is one day. Okay, so we're going to do strawberries. They will love strawberry. But with strawberry, the cake is going to turn. The color will change to red.
Mulowooza strawberry flavor wakati cake egenda kuba eya red. Mayimudde ku cake eya red. Kati nene.
Any question?
Nina kyemubuuza.
Okay, so our cake mixture is ready to go to the oven. You see the consistency? It's not pouring. That's how it's supposed to be. So milk should be very little, of which I told you is not milk but buttermilk. Okay? So we're going to put it in the oven. Here's the pan. We have to. You have to do what? What is it? Margarine. Why? Why do we do this? To avoid the cake from sticking on the pan. Okay? That's why you put this. If you don't put this, your cake will get stuck on the saucepan. So you put this. So you wrap the saucepan with the butter, and then you put some flour. Put some flour. And you make sure the flour is covering everywhere. This will help our cake not to get burnt and also not to get stuck on the what? On the baking tin. We're pouring. We have been. There's a way a lot of air entered in. So before you put the cake inside the oven, you have to trap air out. So what do? I do this. Come and see. either do this. See? Or you do this. When I do this, you see bubbles. Is anyone seeing bubbles? Are you seeing bubbles? Yes. You see that bubble? That is air. We are removing air out of it. Eh? Going to use today. And it's good because it's transparent, so you'll be able to see the cake rising. Okay? Which I know is the most fun part. People like seeing the cake rising up. Okay. You see here on the oven, there are numbers. There are numbers on the oven. So there is temperature of inside. There's also the time you're going to spend when you're making the cake. So what temperature are we going to use? We're going to use 170 degrees. Okay? So 170 degrees is in between this 175 to 150. So it will be 170 degrees. And how much time are we going to use? We are going to use 45 minutes. But after 30 minutes, don't open the oven. Even if you are using a sigiri, when you put the cake inside, don't open the saucepan until 30 minutes are what? They are done.